I have a leap year. That means I've not been at work, but I missed the most pinnacle moment of memery that's ever occurred on a U.S. military, U.S. Navy computer, which unfolds where I'm not able to screen cap a single thing or let you guys know what's going on. As we're about to see massive amounts of training and things that are going to occur when we talk about email etiquette, and maybe the Surgeon General of the U.S. Navy is going to have an aneurysm after all this unfolded. So if you guys don't know, a little bit of Leadership 101 here. There is a guy that is Surgeon General, Admiral Gillingham. Great guy, always out there putting public service announcements.
You are a member of the most professional and capable military medical force in the world.
Needless to say, he's going to send out a couple emails. Dear sailors, make sure you get your vaccine. We can make sure that we're going to be better off if you just get it. Seems harmless, but that's not the case, because that email as an all hands to everyone in the medical community, which looks like a ballpark of 40 to 48,000 people. I'm hearing various numbers on this. There is an HM2 Megan, anonymous, by the way, no one has claimed her yet, that has literally done a reply all that asks to get off the distribution list on Outlook. I know not many of you guys are around with Outlook, but when you're in the military, you're going to deal with it all the time. If you're coming in, or if you're already in, you already hate it. But this was a reply all to 40,000 plus people. Granted, she said she transferred from the command. I doubt that the medical relations of having the vaccine or not is going to be relevant here. You are a corpsman no matter what. You can't get off this distribution list. But this is not HM2 Megan's fault. How many different commands do you go to? You get put on a list of like, you're part of this committee, you're part of this, you're going to be needing to know about this. And eventually you are just clicking delete. And HM2 Megan got in that trigger happy, get me off this distro list as many times as possible until someone actually does something. Now, that's not the end of this rope, as the memery, which has never transpired into true servers and internet, workings of the U.S. military like it did today. That caused an uproar where literally hundreds of people continued to reply all across the board. And this did create some beautiful memes. I do want to say she also did post onto Reddit and takes full blame for everything that occurs. If this is really her, because this could be anonymous, but says this. Under the username Dirt-Jockey, she says, "Hello, I just sent the Surgeon General and several admirals an email, and also every naval medical civilian and doctor and enlisted members. And now they are all emailing each other, asking each other to stop replying all. What sort of trouble am I in? You think I'll stick... Do you think I'll still be able to pick up HM1 after this? Very respectfully, HM2. Edit, if you're wondering why medical is ignoring you for the next 2 days, you can blame me." I don't think you're making HM1 for a little bit, because this has caused a day of uproar. Luckily, it's on a Friday before everything goes haywire, and this can hopefully die over from the weekend. My favorite meme is posted on Disgruntled Docs, which has documented this probably the best out of everybody. It shows Rear Admiral Bruce Gillingham, Navy Surgeon General, until the right says, "And remember, sailors, please email me as well as all of Navy medicine with any concerns you have. HM2 Megan is free real estate." I can only imagine chief petty officers, and everyone else out there right now that was advising every single person, you better not respond to this reply all. DRB, Disciplinary Review Board, NJP, Captain's Mass, let's go. You're going to get in trouble. I'm kidding. I don't think it's going to go that far, but there's enough people that they can track who said what. And this did go into memery, like I said, where people went on to say, don't forget to update your NFAS. That's the emergency service we're required to update once a year, which somehow turns into like 6 times a year. Every time some natural disaster happens or their cousin sneezes, you can save 15% or more by switching to Geico. They're going to have to figure something out for this. I don't know the technical savvy ability to not allow a reply all for an all hands email like this, but it is going to have to be solved very quickly. We just never thought anyone ever had the balls to actually do this. There were 2 major results from this. One was there were so many people responding to the reply all that there were inboxes that were flooded over and over and over again across the entire distribution of any Navy medical command that's out there, and people are pissed off because they couldn't even see their regular emails. This is so sad that even IT departments at various commands have had to intervene to ensure accountability, to make sure people were not going to reply all, that even when they logged on their computer it said this: "Greetings, this is the Information Management Department. Per the commanding officer, please do not respond to the ongoing Power of Navy Medicine email string. Please acknowledge this message by pressing enter." I guess that's one way to hold accountability and make sure you can mask them if they ever break that rule. But I will say that the emails you've heard about today have been redacted. This is a stamp in time, which we will see the ramifications very soon. What are some funny email things that have happened in the military that you've seen, other than people saying that they're gay or whatever else, trying to respond to everybody or send out a mass email that can't actually get you in trouble, by the way? But what is something else that you would say is creative that someone has done that hasn't been known or is not widely known as some of the things we've talked about here? But as always, if you like what we do on this channel, you can support over at patreon.com, also at the YouTube join button below this video for special perks and benefits. On top of that, if you have questions about this or anything else, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.